So let's talk about the origins of Squat University. Did you have like some sort of epiphany where you were sitting on like your back patio in meditation, or how did the idea for Squat University come to you and get it started?
Yeah. So basically, while I was a young physical therapist and seeing a lot of patients, you do this evaluation process when a patient first comes to you. And our goal is basically to be a detective and uncover the why behind their injury. Our goal is to figure out, why did this person's problem start in the first place? So why did they have back pain, hip pain, knee pain? And we do an evaluation where we're screening mobility, stability, the way in which they move. And time again, I was having this like deja vu day where I would see this amazingly strong athlete, this athlete that's squatting 500-600 pounds, running a 4.40, and they're coming to me with back pain. I'm like, why are they having back pain? They're coming to me with knee pain. I'm like, why are they having knee pain? They're a great athlete. Yet when you watch them perform a basic body weight squat, it wouldn't look good. When I would then ask him to say, take your shoes off, perform a single leg squat, it would look even worse.
Yeah.
In all my years of viewing athletes in the evaluation process, I've seen one athlete who had knee pain that could do a full ass to grass pistol squat without problem, like good quality movement.
And what was their issue then?
It was a very like overuse type injury as far as like a tendinopathy. But as far as movement quality, it was still pretty good. So that's the big thing is I feel like, our way of viewing the body in the way in which we train the body and use our body throughout our day basically flipped from being movement first to being performance first. So we changed our way that we view the squat in that it's an exercise and not a movement first. So that sort of just kept on coming up over and over again in this deja vu like situation. And eventually I was like, man, I feel like I need to write on this problem.
Right.
And because at the time I still loved writing research, which no one reads. I mean, unless you're a nerd like myself.
Very few people, yeah.
Of all the articles I wrote, my mom plus 6 other people were probably the people that read it.
That's a small following there.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like my mom was a good critic though. So that's the big thing is I was like, I want to write and I want to educate people, but I want to do so in a way that I can talk to every single person that enters the gym on that level. Because that's the thing is I was always a weightlifter first before I became a physical therapist. So the way in which I articulate my message, I think is very gym speak still. I'm not talking about, well, the insertion point of your pec minor on the, you know what I'm saying? Like
nobody knows.
No one knows what that means. And I think you're going to lose a lot of people when you try to talk down to people. So I'm like, let me talk in a way where everyone can understand, but give you some information that can be helpful and valuable to you to not only decrease your aches and pains, but improve your technique quality so you can perform like you want. Because if you're thinking about it, if an athlete comes to me, they're not coming to me because they're hurt. That's a big thing a lot of people don't understand. Athletes do not come to physical therapists because they are in pain. They come to physical therapists because their pain is limiting their ability to do what they want to do.
Yeah.
Athletes are used to pushing through pain.
Right.
So when I talk to an athlete, I don't usually come at their, mindset of being like, this is going to help decrease your injury risk. They're like, screw you, I don't care about my injury risk. I'm here to perform. I want to lift some big ass weight. So my way of always talking with Squat University was like, let's talk about how we can improve your technique, decrease these movement problems. So we're fixing these issues, but let me help you move better so you can reach your true athletic performance. So that's sort of where Squat University became. It started out of this idea to write and to help educate people because I love writing. And I wrote the Squat Bible to start off. And I wrote the Squat Bible. It was like 350 pages, single spaced. I'm talking, I wrote way too much.
Way too long. Yeah.
And what we did is I found this guy. His name was Gary Vaynerchuk. You know Gary?
Gary V.
Many people know Gary. Well, Gary was always about, you need to give away your best information for free.
Right.
And you need to grow a brand, basically, if you want to sell anything. You can't just come up to someone and be like, hey, buy my book. They're like, who are you? I don't even know who you are.
Yeah, right.
So my thing was like, oh, that makes sense. So I love creating content and doing all this stuff. So I'm going to create a brand so that I can build up this audience and then give people all this information. And then if they want to buy my book, they can. But I'm doing it in the right way. I'm crafting this relationship with other people in a way where I'm helping people for the greater good, but providing also a product that can continue to help people if they want to buy something.